When you see someone attractive. Let's say a girl with blonde hair and blue dress. If you go straight up and ask for a number, hey, can I get your number? That's instant awkward. She might give you the death stare, but small talk is your superpower. You start a friendly conversation, ask some small talk questions to make a connection first.
American?
I'm Christina, and this is my friend Vicky.
What color are your eyes?
They're blue.
Look, if you want to sound fluent and natural, you gotta learn small talk. That's your secret to fluency. What is small talk? Small talk means short, casual conversations we usually have with people. It helps us to break the ice, especially when we don't know someone very well. So the goal isn't to discuss serious topics. It's simply to start connection, feel the awkward silence, and build friendliness. Yes, on top of all of the good things that small talk gives you, it makes your English instantly sound more fluent and even close to C1, C2 level. It's interesting, right? I'm gonna talk more about this part as we go through the video. How to make small talk. Tip number 1, ask open-ended questions. Do you know what kills a conversation? Those questions that have only 2 options, yes or no. Do you like your job? No. Is it cold today? Yes. That shuts down the conversation. Be smart. Ask them questions that opens the door to a story. Let them talk. You follow and you make connection. For example, instead of, do you like your job? Ask them, what do you like most about your job? It's a good one to invite the other person to talk about their job. Or you can ask my 2 favorite small talk questions. I always ask them, what's the best career advice you ever received? What's the worst career advice you ever received? I use these ones a lot and I really get some interesting answers, especially for the worst. Now, if you want to sound a bit fancier, more C1, C2 level, try these. If you were guaranteed to be successful, what job would you want? Or if money wasn't an issue, what job would you want? It's sort of saying, what's your favorite job? You get your partner thinking there. Look, when you have few ready-made questions like these up to your sleeves, it makes your English sound more fluent and natural because in the moment when you're speaking, you're not sitting there thinking, I want to say, if you were guaranteed to be successful, what job would you want? But how should I say it? Is it the second conditional or the third conditional? Should I use would or have? You're not confused by that. No, you just say it effortlessly. That's how you start sounding more fluent. Not because your grammar is perfect, but because you memorized it. You have it in your back pocket. So in the moment when you're speaking, your brain isn't stuck analyzing it. And of course, not every conversation is about jobs. Sometimes you want to talk about something simple, like the weather. But even then, you have to keep the conversation alive with open-ended questions. Like instead of, is it cold today? That will give you just a 2-second conversation about the weather. Yes or no. Ask, how do you usually survive this weather? You see, they can joke, complain, or say, I just stay in bed and watch Netflix. All right, tip number 2. Look around you to find something. You know what most people say when they want to start a small talk? I don't know what to say. Well, look around you. You're literally surrounded by conversation starters. Let's say you're at a coffee shop. You can ask, this place always smells like heaven. What brought you here? And boom, small talk started. You see, you start with a shared observation, something you both can see, hear, or smell. This place always smells like heaven. And then you ask an open-ended question. What brought you here? and the flow keeps going. Or you can say, this coffee is dangerous. I'm already thinking about my next one. Are you a coffee person too? By the way, this has the C1, C2 level vibe. Or if you're at the airport waiting for your flight, you can ask something like, have you got any tips for jet lag? It's a fun one because you're both waiting for your flight, probably tired, maybe a bit jet lagged. So it's a perfect shared experience and a great conversation starter. Or if you're waiting in line, you can joke, you can be a little bit playful, like, I think this line has been moving since 1999. Do you come here often? Or I think they should give loyalty cards for people who survive this line. What floor are you heading to? You see, little jokes like this show confidence and make others smile. So always look around, comment on it, and let the conversation flow. All right, another great way to start a small talk is to notice something about the other person. Maybe their style, their hair, and even the way they speak. It's a natural way to start a conversation. People love it when you notice details about them. You can say, I love your glasses. Do you always wear them or just for style? Because sometimes people wear glasses just for style, and I do it too. I like to make fashion statements. So tell me, do they look good on me or should I retire this look? Or you can say, your energy is really positive. I feel like you can make friends anywhere you go. Or your jacket looks comfy. Where did you get it? So when you notice something about someone and compliment it, you instantly grab their attention. They feel connected to you, and suddenly starting a conversation becomes way easier because people love talking to someone who actually sees them. Tip number 4, show emotions. You know what's worse than no small talk? Dead small talk. The kind that one person talks and the other person stands there like, no reaction, no emotion, just a loading face. Look, if you want to be good at small talk, don't just listen. React. Use your face, use your tone, and a few magic phrases that make people feel heard. You can say things like, wow, really? No way. What happened next? That's so interesting. Tell me more. You're kidding? That's crazy. It doesn't matter if you're talking about coffee, trouble, or someone's cat. It doesn't matter. If you sound interested, people will love you because people don't remember every word of your small talk. They will remember how you made them feel. All right, tip number 5, keep it short. Look, some people are so afraid of starting a conversation. They avoid it completely. They think, oh, what if they ask me this? They think they should talk and talk like they're giving a speech. But you don't need to talk for hours to make connections. Just 2 or 3 lines are enough to make connections. So just say a few lines, listen, react, show your emotions, and let the conversation flow. Always remember this. A good conversation is like a mini skirt. Short enough to retain interest, but long enough to cover the subject. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you learned something new, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel to grow and make more videos for you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.